Hey guys, welcome back. It is SKYFACTORY 3, of course. I'm glad you came back. I'm glad you're joining me. I don't know what episode this is, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I haven't really added much. We've added this room right here, and we've got some iron stiffened mesh sieves there, and I've also made a heavy oak sieve with a diamond mesh in my hunt to try and get enough redstone for the episode. I have been farming off camera, at least trying to get some sort of sieving action to get all the redstone that we need for the episode. I don't know if I have enough, but we're gonna see. There is one thing that I wanted to show you guys. Oh, let me get rid of this Enderman first. Come here, buddy, come here. I know, I built this little little ledge so I can take care of Enderman whenever I need to. No big deal. Get some ender pearls for real cheap. Alright. So let's run on over to the mob farm. You'll see I have some loot bags in my inventory, and that's for a good cause. Look at this mob masher. I got this thing from an artifact loot bag, so I'm gonna open one of those on camera to see if we get anything cool out of it. But watch this. I put some. You can put some upgrades in there. I put some looting 1 upgrades, and there's 6 of them. So I get tons of bones and zombie skin and all that stuff for the recycler that I don't use. But it is just taking care of mobs, so I switched out the spikes for vector plates. And that way it's just pushing all the mobs onto the mob masher, and it's just taking care of them just like that. I don't have to worry about a thing. This is so cool. All it takes is a little bit of redstone, just a lever you see there, and it takes care of all the mobs. It's making a liar out of me. Oh, no, there we go. Alright. Got them all, and I could just turn it off like that, not worry about the drops until I get like some sort of hopper system putting in the chest, and then you know, the bones and all that stuff going in the recycler, and the trash can for all the stuff that doesn't go in the recycler. So I'm just gonna, yeah, look at all those bones. I mean, honestly, it's giving me tons of bones, tons of arrows, tons of skin, and yeah, that is freaking amazing. I just keep on getting bags on bags on bags. And I probably need these heads sooner or later, but I'm just throwing them out for now. You guys can hate on me later for that. But let's open this artifact loot bag and see what we got. An experience rod, huh? Right click on a fluid tank and can, oh, that's not bad. I mean, it's cool. I don't really need that, but the mob masher was definitely a cooler present. I mean, that is freaking awesome. Some of the loot bags were nice enough to give me a storage upgrade, so let's see if this will be applied. Yeah, we could have 256 stacks of cobble now in that storage drawer. That is the second storage upgrade that I've gotten. Also, look, I got inferior inferium seeds, so I can definitely use these back on the farm. And just keep on filling this up. I didn't even have to make them, which is super sweet. So now we're going to have tons of inferium. I mean, we already got tons right now, and that's something that we're going to have to get working on, but I just haven't gotten to it yet because I want to get to the part where I get the users made up in the ExtraUtils branch of tech. Before I get to the users made, though, I want to make these water mills because I want to make sure that I have enough grid power. And to make these water mills, I'm still deciding on how many I need. But to make these water mills, you need 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. You need 12 redstone per. And then you need 6 stone burn. And we're going to see how many stone burn I have right now. Just to, yeah, we have 64. And I swear I had some more somewhere. Yep, there we go. So we have 80, 92 stone burn. We can make at least 10 right now. But I want to be able to make more than that. So we're going to kind of get some more stone burnt going on here. We can at least get 36 more. But it's nighttime, so I'm not going to be able to get any of this done off right now. Let's look at how much redstone we have, because we need, how much did I say? 4, 8, 12. And we need at least like 15 mills, I think, like that. So we have 150-ish redstone. That's not terrible. We may need to farm some more. I'm not entirely sure. We have enough ender pearls and we have the glass cutter to make all the shards that we need, so we're good on that. So I kind of found out that I need, for the setup that I want to do, I would need 17 mills. So I honestly need more, tons more redstone from what I understand. So we are on a giant mound of dust here, and I'm just gonna vein mine it all, and we're gonna go back to sieving. Yay, sieving! I guess that's what I get for not going up the tech tree and getting something to automatically do all of this for me yet. But hey, honestly though, like, what do you guys? If you guys are enjoying the series, like, what do you guys want to see more of? I'm trying to do a little bit, you know, things a little bit differently, just to try things out. But if there's something you guys want to see, leave a comment down below and let me know, because I'm just kind of doing this for my own enjoyment. I think it's kind of interesting to go down a different road that we've never gone down before, and we'll see how it goes. Right now I'm just making some compressed dust because I have this diamond stiffened mesh. I'm gonna try and get as much redstone as I can in comparison to the iron stiffened mesh. So I'm just gonna sift all these down and hopefully get enough redstone for all 17 of these. And I don't have this in a room. It's kind of sketch because I don't want any of the redstone to fall away, but it hasn't been too bad with just one sieve, and you can only do one heavy sieve at a time. It doesn't work like the regular sieves to where you could do 25 at a time. So let's get this sifted up. I think we had somewhere in the works of about 48 compressed dust. So let's see how much redstone this gave us exactly. I'm fingers crossed it gave us a lot. 24. That's definitely not enough. That was a little lackluster, not gonna lie. How much do we actually have? We have 120, 128, 160, 175. Oh boy. You know, I don't think that's enough. Well, it might actually be, because we need what? What did I say? No, we need 12 per mill, so we need more. Always needing more. Well, that stinks. Anyway, let's check out our stone burn over here. We got another few stone. We got 120 stone burnt, and we need 6 per, so we can make 10. We need to make more stone burnt as well. So let's get this cobble fired up in. Let's get 3 stacks going of cobble in the furnaces, and we'll fill these furnaces up. Oh, we got an enderman with a piece of my sand that I was going for earlier. little twerp. Okay. We're gonna get all this stone fired up. Yep. To get the stone burnt. Clear these endermen off my island. I got 3 of them just chilling. They're kind of getting annoying. I may actually change the mob farm. Like, well, it depends on how many ender pearls I need, but I may change the mob farm to only be 2 high, so I don't have to deal with these guys, or maybe 2.5 high, and I won't have to deal with them anymore. I've gotten enough ender pearls for now, I think. I'm not entirely sure. But okay, yeah, while that's smelting, the stone is going to be for the stone burn, and we need more redstone, and there's nothing I can do. There is no way around this. You know, I'm just going to have to farm it. Now, admittedly, you know what? Actually, let's fix this issue that I have, or that we have, rather. I admittedly haven't made anything in terms of like actual RF power. Now we're doing grid power, and that's cool, but it doesn't provide RF at all. So I think I'm gonna go with a furnace generator, just, you know, simple furnace generators. I could go with the usual magmatic, which I think is a replacement for the lava gens from 1.7. But, you know, that's just your typical route. I'm going to try out these simple generators, furnace generator, and what we need is redstone. Of course, redstone. But, you know what, it's going to be for a good purpose. It's going to be something that's going to power a sag mill or a crusher or something, so we can take, you know, we're going to take all of our cobblestone and turn it into dust, so we can just non-stop sieve just dust. So we need iron plates, furnaces, and a block of redstone. And the iron plates is an engineer's hammer, so that's not too bad. One thing that I gotta point out though is I have a ton of iron, and I really don't want to waste it. Right now I'm just gonna make some up, but we're gonna have to make a smeltery or some sort of ore doubling pretty soon, because I want to make sure that we're not wasting all the iron that we have. I'm just gonna smelt up about 32 there. I think that should be enough because we just got to make like one hammer. And that is, well, we need a piece of string. I think that was what the recipe called for. Let's get these sticks. Okay, so engineer's hammer is just 2 sticks, string, 2 iron. Yes, there's our engineer's hammer, and we got to make some plates now. 4 plates, which is just 1 piece of iron and a hammer next to it. We can do that, and while we're waiting for the iron to smelt up, let's get some stone. Give me a stack. Okay, there we go. And we're gonna make some furnaces. I'll just make a ton of furnaces because why not? Alright, we got our furnaces. Now we need... I'm gonna do 2 of these, so we're gonna need 2 blocks of redstone. 1, 2. There we go. So we're not wasting a ton of it. And this is going to give us... Oh, we gotta do the plates now. Okay. Well, we got 5. We need 8 total. So we got our 3 more right here. There's our 8 plates. And we're gonna have to wait for the rest of the iron to smelt up. So while that is smelting up, I honestly think to get the smeltery ready, we have some gravel and some sand. Now we just need some clay. So I'm actually going to... How do I want to do the clay? I'm not really entirely sure. I mean, we have our infinite water source here, and we have some barrels. You know, I'm just going to take one of these barrels and do it up, I guess. You know, just do it by hand. I know that's not really ideal, but it is what it is. So we're going to have to get some clay. We'll just do some up real quick right here. What up, Enderman? Hopefully he doesn't do anything to me. I don't think he will. He's been pretty chill. Or they all have been, as long as you don't look at their eyes. Alright, I don't have a builder's wand. Crap. When you realize that they really do help out. I used to not use them, but man, it has been helping me out with my, you know, with my dust and everything. Because I haven't been using them in previous mod packs, and it always took me a long time to start off. Well, that was my own fault, you know. That's what I get. Okay, those... Whoa, that was more than enough, I think. Yeah, we'll fill this in. For OCD's sake. And we got our hammer here. Just fade mine that. Okay, 44, 64. I really only wanted, yeah, 64, but okay. 64 is even too much. Anyway, let's get our water bucket. I have it somewhere. Well, we had a bucket right here. Okay. And I am going to do this by hand, and in a few seconds we'll have tons of clay. Told you that wouldn't take long. 64 clay, right as the iron is done smelting. So let's go get this iron here and make our furnaces. I believe we have everything we need. We're going to get 2 of these. Yes, there we go. So I don't really know where I was going to do the power setup. I want to do the mills over here and kind of do like a symmetrical setup. Maybe have a big chest over here and kind of get all these rooms like built. I don't know. I don't really know what kind of style I'm going to go for this island, but, you know, for power's sake, I think... I don't know. I really don't know. Where should we go? I think... Okay, I get it. If I could find an axe, I could just make one real quick, honestly. But, you know me, I just want to find it. There it is. I'm going to take these down. And I think we're going to make... an identical room like this over here. Make sure that we are on an not an even block basis, but on an odd block basis. So I'm gonna count these out real quick. So we're at 22 blocks. I'm gonna make that 23. So we have a middle point. I don't really like always having even blocks. I don't know if that's OCD for me or not, but you guys can tell me if it is or not. Okay, we have another iron builder's one that's going to help us out with the building here. And let's extend this out 1. Did that do the whole thing? No, it didn't. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we have 23 now. And I'm going to make the same style room right across from it. So that's going to go there. And I think it was 9 across on this, if I remember correctly. 2. 7, 8, 9. Is that 9 across? Yep, 9 across. Now we need a bucket of water so we can go down and fill it in. Well, you know what? I really don't need to fill it in because this is just going to be a ground level room. 8, 9, and that's perfect for the builder's one. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that is our room. It's identical to the other one, other than it's not sunk in for these sieves because we don't need it. And might as well fill this in. No reason to have that space there. And we shall fill that in as well. And I feel like that needs to be filled in as well. Okay, let's build this up. I'm going to need some stone to kind of make it look the same. Oh, well, door goes there. Yes. And then 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Yep, and there we go. I'm going to finish this room off camera so you guys don't have to hear me go bloop loop a doop a da, you know, and we'll be back in a second. Okay, so we have our room finished. I'm just going to go ahead and put, where do I want to put these? I never know where to put anything because I made, of course, I made 2. Instead of making an odd number, I made 2. So yeah, we're just gonna put them next to each other, and this is gonna take, these take anything that can be smelted. I hope I have enough coal. Do I have coal? I have blocks of coal, and I may have some left over in one of these. I'm not sure. Not really. Okay, that sucks. I may have to sift some more for it, but I got 46 coal, and we're gonna split it up and put it in these generators just to get us started on some RF. And that is it doing anything? It might not be. Yes, it is. There we go. I think it just has to warm up. And then there's the counter on the GUI that tells you each piece is going to have this many ticks. Alright, so we got 43,000 in that one, and I don't know what's going on with this one. Unless it's storing in both. No, that's not counting down. Maybe we have to split them up. Okay, so that's going now, and that's going now. 80 RF a tick. Okay. So we at least have power, and I don't know why it wasn't working when they weren't when they were next to each other, but who knows? Who knows? I don't. Okay, we're gonna put some more stone in the resonator, right? Right? Can we put stone in the what? Oh, it needs to be polished stone. My bad. Oh, okay. Let's see if we got another 64, so we can just get 2 stacks of 64. Alright, so to make the polished stone, obviously we're gonna make bricks and then split that off into polished stone. And then you can put it in the resonator. Polished stone, and we're gonna let that cook up there. I'm gonna pay a visit over to the mob farm after, well, I need to empty my inventory a bit. Let's play with this mob masher just a little bit and see. I mean, this has been stacking up with mobs. Look, it's pretty full. It's been stacking up, so bam, it just knocks them down dead. And then those vector plates, I may actually adjust those to be extreme vector plates or whatnot. You can. There's 3 different levels, and yeah, this is just like your basic simple conveyor, the green one, and then there's a yellow, and then there's a red, and the red is the extreme. Now, is that gonna kill those things, or okay, it's gonna kill it. Perfect. We didn't get too much off of that except for a bunch of drops that I don't necessarily need. So we'll throw that in the recycler and we get 2 extra bags. Cool. I'm gonna open them up just in case there's anything good in them. Redstone, I'll take. Nope. Nope. This is usually the case with loot bags. It's not like, ooh, lava charm, that's not bad. And diamantine crystal and a range shield. Ooh. I already have 1 range shield, so I'm just going to put 1 over here too. I guess it blocks the rain and rain effects from hitting the, you know, any blocks at in a certain degree radius. I think it's 5 chunk radius. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not too keen on the mod yet, so now everything looks pretty good. I'm not sure what the diamantine. Oh, it's actually additions. That's going to come later on down the road. I don't really want to touch that mod yet. It could be useful, it could be helpful right now, but you know, we're going the way that we're going. I don't think I'm going to run into lava, but I'll put it on anyway. Okay. And we are stuck on power. And is that gonna stick? No, I got them generating. See, this hand wheel came in handy. Although, I mean, that's really, I'm not gonna sit here and do that the whole time. But if you guys need a, you know, if you're in a quick pinch for power, you could use this hand wheel. It gives you 15 grid power. Let's see how these are doing in here. It stopped. Why did it stop? Oh, you know why it stopped? Guys, okay, so I heard about this and I didn't really think that it was true. But when you're actually trying to use grid power and you use it all up, it locks up not only the machines that are trying to run off of grid power, but it also locks up the machines that are using RF power. I'm not really too keen on that. I don't like the fact that it shuts down all of your machines, but I guess it's just going to make you responsible for what you're trying to do. So just be careful with that. I'm going to get all the stuff that I need back out of this chest, and we're going to get started here. I know we're like 30 minutes into the episode. I'm just saying we're getting started. That's how it always feels. You know, we're always on a crunch for time, and it feels like we never have enough of it. But we got to do it anyway. The one thing that I wanted to get actually was some, what do you call it? Grout, I think? Yeah, there's the grout. And see how much of this we can get. We got 128. That's pretty good. I mean, we still have some clay, sand. I think all we need for that is some gravel to finish that off. Yeah, that's all we're gotta be waiting on. So now we're just going to take this grout and we're going to throw it in the furnaces and let that cook off. That's going to get us our bricks, right? I think one grout is one brick, right? Yes, it's going to get us our seared bricks for the smeltery. All in due time. Okay, so one of the things that I guess we could do to make our lives a little bit easier is to make some sag mills. That's what I'm going to try out. I mean, I've used sag mills before. I know they work. I may eventually try out a crusher, but I want to try out the sag mill to see how much power it uses, and then we'll compare it to a crusher maybe down the line. But to make this, we need some redstone, we need copper, gold, and I have some copper and some gold smelting up here. We need some, okay, we need gold nuggets. And then we need to make this machine casing with a basic controller. We need 2 of these, and we got that. So now we need to make the machine chassis, which we have enough for 2. And then a piston. Oh, I did not think about the piston. Alright, so we need some cobblestone and iron and wood. Do we have the wood? Did I throw it in here? Yes, okay. Alright, so we need 2 pistons, just 2. 1, 2. And we'll put all that back away, and hopefully we have enough to make 2 sag mills now. We do. So what I'm gonna do here is I think I'm gonna take the cobblestone generator and the drawers and move this over here so we could just constantly get sand. Now, I may have to get one more sag mill to make it all dust, but I don't necessarily always want sand and dust, because the only way to get diamonds right now is through gravel, I think. Diamond. We can get it through chickens. I definitely want to do chickens and see how well we do with that. That's going to be pretty fun. But yes, looks like in the sieve, the only way you can get diamonds is through gravel. So I don't want to turn it all into sand yet. So I think I'm going to do it manually. I'm just going to plop these right in front. And I'm going to have the... Yeah, I'm going to have the cobblestone generator pipe a bunch of cobblestone into that. Now, I think I have something that may help me out in this task. I don't know where I put it, of course. It was in front of me all along. We got packing tape. So let's see if I can use packing tape on a drawer. Requires paper to work. Okay, we can make paper. I think we can, right? So we have sugar, cane, turn that into sugar. And then turn that into paper, right? Wait a minute, I thought that was paper. How do you make paper? Oh no. Okay, that was definitely a derp. My bad. So you don't need sugar, you need sugar cane to make paper. Okay. I don't know why all that wood went in there, but we're gonna make a little bit of paper here and use this. I've never used this before. Okay, so we should be able to just pick that up, right? Yes. Okay, and that did nothing to it. So, and we're gonna pick these up. Look at that. So it packages these things up for you, just like that, and you can break them pretty quick. I need that back, please. And look, so, oh wait, I didn't know that it was like you could use it multiple times. Oh, that's so cool. All right, so we need to pick this up now. I thought it was like a one-time use, but apparently not. Alright, do we have everything? Yes, we do. I'm going to move this all over here. So we're going to put the hopper facing into that, and then we're going to put the cobblestone generator right there. And it's generating, it's going in the drawer, and now we just, I think, need to configure this to pull from the drawer, maybe? Yes! Okay, so as long as we have power in here, we are good. And we're going to be making gravel all the time. That is what we needed. So we're obviously going to need to set up some sort of storage on the other end of things, just to get everything so it doesn't clog up the network there. This is not... Oh shoot, we need to get the stone burnt in here. Okay, so yes, I'm getting off track here, guys. But we got our 2 sag mills. That is definitely cool. I'm going to throw some of this stuff in here. I know you guys are all probably cringing like, dude, you are really not organized right now, but we'll get that. Once we get enough resources, I'm going to put like a refined storage system in front of this. I have a bunch of ports and everything on the chest, so we're going to put a refined storage system in the front. I think I'm just going to make some chests for that. The sag mill, if I do some, you know, just a dub chest, it's really not going to get too out of hand. You know, by the time that I need gravel, you know, it'll be ready for me. So I'm just going to put the dub chest, shoot, I don't know. We'll put it up here, why not? And then we'll configure this to go and push. Right? That's going to push everything in there. Okay, all the gravel, extra sand, cool. I mean, that's going to give us gravel, sand, and flint, and oh wow, we're gravy right now, we're gravy. Everybody, I think we're going to have to cut the episode short here. I know that we are just on the brink of getting a few cool things to get us started in the tech tree. And then we will be doing massive amounts of farming with Mystical Ag once we get the grid power set up. I feel like I owe it to you guys on getting the water mills all set up, and I know exactly what we're going to do on next episode. Sometimes it's just like SKYFACTORY will grab you by the horns and just spit you out, chew you up and spit you out because you think you're going to do one thing and you never get it done. But honestly, we got some automation going on over there. It's not full automation, but we got some, you know, the gravel and everything going on in this room with the sag mills. We got some RF power, we got some grid power, and we have just one small task to get the water mills ready. All we got to do is get a little bit of redstone in between episodes, and we'll have, what did I say? I think we need a total of 17 water mills for the setup that I want to do, and we'll have plenty of grid power to get the users for mystical agriculture to get the farm set up. Guys, I hope you are really enjoying this, you know, this series. If you are, be sure to hit that like button, hit subscribe, show some support, some extra support, share with your friends, but most importantly, come back and watch next episode. Until then, we're done. Bye-bye.